your detour. You took us off-road on the gnarliest trails. You asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong, Toyota trucks.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Athletes know how important it is to stay hydrated. But did you know there are other ways to hydrate besides just drinking water? In fact, milk is a great hydration option because it actually contains water, as well as electrolytes that are lost when your body sweats. So consider taking milk along with you to your next game or competition and enjoy the taste of greatness. For more help finding your greatness, visit unbottled.com.
It's time to start planning for back to school. That's why I got my kids vaccinated for COVID-19, so they can be protected from COVID when they're back in the classroom. Kids 12 and older can get vaccinated. The vaccines have been researched and tested. They're safe and they work. Getting vaccinated was quick and easy. You can walk into a pharmacy to get one. We got our COVID-19 vaccine, and I hope everyone will choose to get vaccinated too.
Get a free COVID-19 vaccine today. Find a location near you at covidvaccine.idaho.gov.
We're Valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
You train, you sweat, you practice, you go for the gold, you give 110%, but most of all, you aim for greatness. And milk is the performance enhancer that can help get you to your goal. Trusted by athletes and backed by science, there's a healthy helping of greatness in every refreshing glass of milk. So let nature's original sports drink help quench your thirst for greatness. For more help finding your greatness, visit unbottled.com.
I decided to get vaccinated because I wanted to protect myself and my family and my customers from COVID-19. When I went to get my COVID-19 vaccine, it was an easy process, is readily available. Since I got vaccinated, I'm confident I'm protected against the COVID-19 virus. My life has returned to business as usual.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the semifinals of the 5A state playoffs. Tonight, the Eagle Mustangs hosting the Highland Rams. And our Power Booster sponsors tonight are the College Western Idaho, Teton Honda, and Teton Volkswagen. It's an IdahoSports.com game streams production of the 2021 Idaho State Football Tournament. Tournament coverage presented by the Idaho Division of Public Health, your local Toyota dealer, Valley-wide co-op and country stores, and Project Filter. Stop smoking, start living. So tonight, you got Eagle at 9-2. They had a 2-2 start and then 7 straight wins. And John Hart's in his 3rd season at 22-8. The Highland Rams 9-2, coached by longtime coach Gino Mariani. Hi, everybody. Wayne DeZubak along with Clay Hatfield, and welcome to Eagle High School. And Clay, this is a matchup a lot of people probably didn't think would happen early on in the year because Highland lost its first game of the season. And as I mentioned, Eagles started out 2-2, but here they are on the semifinals and should be a good game.
It should be a great game. Both teams are coming in here fired up. On paper, they're evenly matched. In the last 15 matchups, Highland holds an 8-7 lead, 4-2 lead for Highland in the playoffs. So on paper, at least, these two teams match up fairly well.
Want to mention our webcast sponsors tonight: Port Diff Medical, Lava Hot Springs, Bishard Realty, Kulak CrossFits, Bringhurst Family Dentistry, and Bob's Bicycles of Boise. Bob's Bicycles has been with us all year long, and we're happy to have him here with us tonight. And, of course, last week it was interesting because you did the Highland and Rocky Mountain game. Highland had to come all the way over from eastern Idaho to play Rocky Mountain. Now they had to make the repeat trip to come here and play Eagle.
Yeah, now it's Old Hat making that trip. That's nothing. It's just a little shot up the freeway, easy peasy.
I think it's Old Hat, but I talked to a lot of people in eastern Idaho who are a little bit upset that, you know, the Rams, if you're a Ram fan, had to make this trip 2 weeks in a row. But it's the way the brackets were set up this year, and some years it's one way, some years it's another. As we get ready here to take a break and come back with the kickoff as Highland and Eagle getting ready to go at it.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
And welcome back, everybody. We're at Thunder Stadium, home of the Eagle Mustangs, and Eagle tonight hosting the Highland Rams. And just down the road, in fact, I was just a moment ago, I was at Boise State doing a pregame for the Wyoming-Boise State game, made the trip here, and I was thinking maybe I should have done the Meridian game because I went right by the stadium, and I still had like 10 minutes drive to get here. So I just arrived about 10 minutes ago, so I'm just catching my second win. But Meridian hosting Rigby over there, so we'll try to keep you posted on that one. And Highland. So it's the East against the West in both 5A semifinals.
Yeah, and both of them had to travel here. East did to West. And and I understand some of the frustration with the way the bracket was set up. Highland comes in as a number 2 seed, Eagle's a number 3 seed, so you'd think that the higher seed would be the one hosting. But as it is, it goes the top of the bracket, and Eagle's the top of the bracket, so they're hosting.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to see some pretty good talent tonight, starting with number 1 for Eagle, Ian Duarte. This kid really can get it done. He had a big 72-yard touchdown reception in the game against Rigby to kind of put that thing out of reach. Coeur d'Alene, to put that thing out of reach up in Coeur d'Alene last week. So Ian Duarte, he's a kid that the family moved from California, and he's kind of been split and doing some baseball over in California and going back to his kind of a club team. And then he comes back, plays football. So he's been doing double duty, and he's a good athlete. He wants to play this year for the Eagle High baseball team. So keep an eye on number 1, Ian Duarte. He's something else.
Yeah, they had a great write-up in the paper about him today in the Idaho Press. Great little story about him. And you mentioned all the travel he's doing, racking up those frequent flyer miles.
Absolutely. So it looks like Highland's going to receive it. I guess getting here late, I missed the coin toss, huh?
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I didn't see the coin toss. I thought maybe we were getting ready for it, and I was kind of waiting for it, but no such luck. So we're getting ready to play some football here.
And it's going to be Raymond Barella and Jackson Schumann deep to return.
So Barella and Schumann will be back there, and of course, kicking it off, number 85, Ethan Cutler. 6'1", 175-pound kicker, one of the bigger kickers in the 5A SIC. I've always gotten a kick out of how big he is. And, of course, you see him at tight end once in a while. But Ethan Cutler will kick it off. He'll tee it up at the 40-yard line, and we'll get underway here. In a 5A semifinal game, the winners from down in Meridian and from Eagle will meet next week. We don't know where, but we will find out. Beautiful night. I didn't check the latest temperature. It's got to be about 50 degrees, though.
Yeah, it's a nice evening.
I mean, November 12th, come on. Give me a break.
A little nip in the air, but not too bad. It'll cool down as we go along here.
Here we go. Cutler going to put a foot into it. High kick. And going to be taken by number 5. That's Schumann. And Schumann runs to the right. He's out to the 15 and out to about the 20-yard line where he's brought down. Looks like Charles Fales was right there.
Along with number 2, Gage Jones. He got him by the shoe tops.
Gage Jones, I tell you what, you'll call his name a lot tonight for sure. And it's just shy of the 20, but we're going to call it the 20-yard line to start things off here for the Highland Rams against Jack Whitmer at quarterback. He's a senior, 6 foot, 175-pounder. Whitmer, handoff, up the middle, not a whole lot there as the Mustangs were ready for that one. So nothing much there on the handoff there to number 2, that's Barella.
Number 46, Tyler Ball, was one of the guys in on the tackle. He got up celebrating, so we'll give him credit.
Ramon Barella. I'm sorry, Eli Parrish was the number 2. So Eli Parrish is the running back. Whitmer again from the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Barella around the left side. They hand it off again to Parrish. Up the middle. Parrish got a hole. He's out to the 35, the 40, down the sidelines, out the near midfield. And he's out of bounds at midfield. A nice run there by Eli Parrish.
A nice patient run. The hole initially wasn't there, and he just waited for that to open before he exploded through it. Showed some nice speed there, like you said, getting all the way out to midfield.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know, is that pink tape that he has on those? Or those can't be pink shoes, but he's got some kind of pink taping or...
They might be pink shoes.
Interesting. They sure stand out, that's for sure. But Parrish gets him out to midfield, just shy of it, let's say the 49-yard line, first down. Whitmer out to the right. The pass is complete and going to get into Eagle territory at about the 44-yard line. And again, number 5 with the catch, that's Jackson Schumann. Schumann, a senior, 5'11".
Tristan Walker on the tackle for the Mustangs.
So a gain of 5, it'll be second down and 5. Whitmer comes all the way to the sidelines, talks to head coach Gino Mariani, and then heads back in.
That's one of the few teams I've seen use the huddle this year.
And then they huddle up, to boot, all of that. So Gottfried wide to the right, Whitmer at quarterback. And a handoff up the middle. Another big hole, another first down for the Highland Rams as they get it down to the 37-yard line. And just like that, the Rams really moving the football, doing a good job.
Getting into the second level there, making Carter Davis make the tackle from his linebacker position.
Yeah, and Jackson Riddle was a ball carrier that time. Boy, Highland, I have not seen Highland all year, and they've already used 3 running backs.
Yeah, they do. They rotate those guys in quite a bit.
Thanks for the warning.
Sorry.
No problem at all. So we know right now that Eli Parrish is the running back. They send a man in motion, and that is Schumann. The pass is out of the flat, caught down to the 35-yard line and out of bounds. Pick up maybe of about 3 or 4 yards. Just a little flip out in the flat that time to Barella.
Good job there by Brock White on the coverage to make sure Barella didn't get away from him. Nice fundamental tackle shown there.
Absolutely.
Square the man up and drop him down.
Just underway here at Eagle High School, no score. 9 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Second down and 6, we'll call it. Whitmer from the shotgun. Got Parrish to his left. Fakes to him, runs it up the middle. Nice hole opens up inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line for Jack Whitmer, the quarterback. And he'll be close to yet another first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be just short. A third and about a foot is all.
Cal Renner on the tackle there. So that's 4 running backs now. That was a planned run there by Whitmer.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely. So Parrish, your running back right now. Whitmer with trips to the left. Whitmer from the shotgun calls the snap. High snap. Hands it off to Parrish up the middle. And he's brought down immediately, but he only needed immediately to get to the first down. And he's got it. He got about a yard. That's all he needed.
Yeah, Elias Wood made the tackle there, but not before he picked up the first down.
So they hit him quickly, but like you say, when you need a foot on third down, that's what they got. So Jackson Riddle now comes in at running back. Whitmer's already checked in with his coach. So he's got Riddle to his left in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. On a 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Man in motion. Back to pass as Whitmer throws over the middle. Wide open. And wide open is Jackson Schumann. And he takes it down to the 15. First down.
Yeah, just found a little spot in that zone defense that Eagle was running there. Got right in front of Eli Makita and made the catch.
I'll mark it at the 16, and that means it's not a first down. It's a yard shy. They had to get to the 15, so they're at the 16-yard line. First down, or 2nd down and 1. So 3 receivers to the far side right now. You got Gottfried way out there, and they're kind of in a stack formation. Empty backfield. Whitmer going to run it himself to the right, finds a little hole inside the 15, down to about the 10-yard line. It's going to be close to a 1st and goal to go for the Highland Rams. Boy, I tell you what an impressive first drive by Highland. I think it's going to be just outside the 10.
Yeah, it's just barely outside the 10, so they'll still be able to pick up a first down if they can't get into the end zone.
It's one of those, though, where it's so close that, probably you'll need to get the first down. You'll score. If you get the first down, you score a touchdown. So here we go. Running back now is Riddle. Whitmer sends a man in motion. That's Barella. The snap, back to pass, looking over the middle, looking, throws underneath the coverage, complete, touchdown. And that pass went to Fisher Anderson. Fisher Anderson with a touchdown, just a 10-yard touchdown play. Fisher Anderson makes it 6-0. And he came out of nowhere. I don't even know where he lined up, to be honest with you, but what an impressive first drive by the Highland Rams.
Yeah, he lined up down low here and just did a little drag route right across the middle, was wide open there for the touchdown.
So the extra point attempt coming up. A hold by Whitmer. The kick is up. And boy, I'll tell you what, the young man who we talked about, Ian Hershey, who last week had 3 field goals, has a leg and a half, doesn't he?
Yes,
and he puts it through. It's 7-0. Hey, Lava Hot Springs is your destination for a relaxing day away from it all. Just 10 minutes from McCammon and I-15. They're open daily from 9 to 10 o'clock, 11 on Friday and Saturday. And they're happy to welcome visitors to sit and enjoy the world-famous hot pools. The all-natural geothermal hot springs are always a warm 102 to 112 degrees. And they've got that indoor aquatic center open for fall seasons on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesday, by the way, and Wednesday mornings is kiddie splash time. Lava Hot Springs, taking extra precautions to ensure your safety at this time, asking patrons to be respectful of others. Come soak all your worries away. Check out LavaHotSprings.com for more information. So basically an 80-yard drive, Clay.
And a great opening statement here by the Rams. Taking that down the field, marching it into the end zone, capping off with the 10-yard touchdown pass from Whitmer to Anderson.
So Ian Duarte will be going deep along there with Tristan Walker. And Hershey will kick it off. He'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. There comes the kick. Big kick. And Tristan Walker's going to watch it go into the end zone 5 yards deep. And Eagle will take over at their 20-yard line. So the Mustangs will get the ball for the first time tonight, down 7-0 after an 80-yard drive for a touchdown. Very well orchestrated there by Jack Whitmer.
Yeah, it really was. Took his time in the passing game. Had a couple nice rushes there. It was just a good balanced play, good balanced drive there to open up for the Highland Rams.
So Jack Benson at quarterback for the Eagle Mustangs. And he will have Roy Hull back there as his running back. Let's see what Benson can do. Benson does a good job running this offense. Quickly gets out and pass incomplete. Boy, I tell you what, he threw that a bullet, and it was only about a 10-yard pass, Clay. I don't think his receiver had a chance to hold on to it.
No, that was high, and it was hot. And luckily it wasn't intercepted. Tipped it up in the air, a little tip drill going on out there. There were no defenders in the area to pick it.
Yeah, I think Jack just maybe a little bit of adrenaline rush to start this game. His team down with 7:03 to go here in the first quarter, 7-0. Again with Hull in the backfield.
Won't take him long to get settled, though.
I don't think so. He's been around. Sends Duarte in motion. Hands it off to Hull. Hull up the middle. Out to about the 23-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Tackle made there by number 41, Eli Anderton, the 6'2" D lineman. Just a junior, is he?
So a 3rd down here. So while Highland was able to basically, they only faced 1 3rd down that whole series, and it was like a 3rd and a foot. So a big down here early on in this ball game for Eagle. Trying to get some offensive flow. Benson back to pass, stands in the pocket, gets rushed, and he is going to be sacked inside the 10, down at the 8-yard line.
Just a great power rush there by Sloan Lamson to get off his blocker at the line, get in the backfield, and drop Benson for the huge loss.
Yeah, Lamson just was in there. He's 220 pounds. He's like 6 foot, so he is like a fire plug coming at you.
And he did what you want to see your D lineman do, collapse that line and get to the quarterback.
Raymond Barella standing inside, really, Eagle territory at the 49. He goes back. Ball takes a big hop. He's going to let it hop. Hops inside the 45, down to about the 41-yard line, down to the 40, down to the 39. A little breeze down there. So Eagle got a good bounce on a otherwise short kick, and Highland will take over at their own 39-yard line.
Not terrible position to start off your second drive with.
Well, not when you went 80 yards and looked like you're just basically
doing what you wanted to on that opening drive.
They had their way with that Eagle defense, no question about it. A lot of times it takes just some kind of just adjustments, and we'll see what happens here. Empty backfield, 5 receivers in the pattern, and then a movement. Let's see if it was offside or a movement by the Highland Rams. No official call yet, but it looks like it's going to be procedure. It is.
Yeah.
So back it up 5.
Lineman there showing a little reach block. Just got a little antsy. Jumped the gun.
So it'll bring it back to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 15 for the Rams. Highland, again, if you just joined us, up 7-0 here. That quick. Whitmer now. He's got Parrish with him in the backfield. Sends Barella in motion. Keeps it himself. Whitmer trying to get outside. Nothing doing. He's going to lose another couple of yards. He'll lose 4 yards, in fact, from the 35 back to the 31-yard line.
And a great job there by Nick West, fighting off the wide receiver block and able to get to the quarterback on that run. Just really good job sealing the edge.
So now you got 2nd down and kind of a bunch. Second down, we'll call it about 18. From the 32 is where they marked him down. Barella in motion. Whitmer back to pass. Throws a little screen. He had a lot of pressure, Clay. Couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, it was number 55. Carter Davis got his hand up there and tipped that ball away on the screen setup. Good job by Davis just to get in the face of Whitmer and knock that one down.
Carter Davis has been tough all year long. I've done about 3 Eagle games now. This is the 3rd one, and we've called his name a lot. He is a real presence in the middle of that defensive front. 5:25 to go. First period, 7-0 Highland, but the Rams facing a 3rd down and 18. Whitmer by himself. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Quarterback draws, goes up the middle, and he gets good yardage out across the 40, all the way to the 45-yard line. Wow. He just kept going, Whitmer did. Kept the legs churning and got to the 45. But it'll bring up 4th down and about 4.
And I imagine, well, I don't know. Is the offense staying on?
Well,
no, here comes Hershey. I think they're going to try to flip field position here using Hershey's leg.
That was a good job, a lot better job that time by the Eagle defense. And, of course, the 5-yard penalty never helps you. Highland was behind the chains the whole time that time. Good snap, no pressure. Kick. Wow, this kid's got a leg and a half. Spiral kick inside the 10, into the end zone. It'll be brought back to the 20-yard line. Man, you saw Hershey last week, and I gave him my gold star on my podcast this week because of his field goal kicking,
Yeah.
but boy, he can punt.
He can do everything with that ball in his leg. You know, kicked the state record 58-yarder last week. You know, had the wind with him, but still that thing would have been good from 65. So that kid has got a lightning bolt on his right leg.
Well, what really impressed me last week, he had the 58-yarder with the wind, but against the wind, he kicked the 45-yarder that turned out to be the game winner.
Yeah. So win, no win, doesn't matter. The
It
kid
didn't matter.
can do it all with his leg.
Exactly. So here we go. Jack Benson back at quarterback, second time. Let's see what they can do. Handoff to Hull up the middle. Remember, Deegan Martino, I didn't check today because I was so busy earlier tonight doing the BSU stuff that I didn't check. I don't know if Martino's healthy back or not, but he got hurt a couple of games ago.
Yeah.
Didn't play last week?
No.
Okay, so.
No, so he may not be back in tonight.
Yeah, he looked like he was pretty well hurt the last time I saw him. So Hull has been taking over the running duties. Once in a while, they'll kind of change it up and go with Brandon Reese. But right now, they got Benson in there. Benson to Hull. Hull finds a little bit of room, bounces it across the 25 out to the 27-yard line. Third and makeable, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, there's a nice run there by Hull. Colton George finally bringing him down from his linebacker position, but not before Hull was able to pick up about 7 yards on that run.
Clock running, 3:44 to go here in the first period. 7-0. Wayne DeZuback, Clay Hatfield with you from Thunder Stadium, home of the Eagle Mustangs. They host the Highland Rams, who lead it 7-0. A handoff again. No, the fake handoff. They throw it to Ian Duarte. Duarte at the 40. Look at the speed. He's gone. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown. I don't see any flags. Ian Duarte. It was about a 10-yard pass, Clay, and Ian Duarte took it the rest of the way, and the speed was phenomenal.
Once he found that hole, he turned on the jets and was absolutely gone. Duarte can flat out run.
That was incredible. I mean, I've seen him in 3 games this year. I've not seen him turn on the jets like that all season long.
Well, he definitely hit a higher gear on that one.
It comes with 3:21 to go. The extra point attempt coming up here.
That was just set up by a good play fake on the run.
Yep. And that was the thing. The play fake got me. I thought they'd hand it off to Hull. They did not. And they threw it over the middle to Duarte, who took it home. Hey, the Bouchard team at Silver Creek Realty Group are helping families in their community with all your real estate needs and their first priority. They are grateful to be able to serve all Southeast Idaho and help you find your next home. The Bouchard Realty Group wants to wish the Highland Rams good luck tonight against the Eagle Mustangs. Also, Bringhurst Family Dentistry offers affordable, complete dental care for you and your whole family, and they've been serving Pocatello for over 40 years now. New patients are always welcome and emergency care available. They'll take care of you and your family. Areas that they can help include professional teeth whitening, implants, bridges, braces, extractions, and dentures. Bringhurst Family Dentistry, located at 1175 Call Place, Suite 200 in Pocatello, and you can also call them today, 232-1260. So we're tied up 7-7. Cutler puts a foot into it. High ball. Going to come down at about the 3-yard line. That's taken by Schumann. Schumann cuts to his left, out across the 20, and out across the 25 to about the 26, where he's met head on right there and stopped.
Yeah, great open field tackle there by number 20, Brock White, for the Mustangs. Just ending that run by Schumann.
So it's at the 27-yard line officially. Tie ball game, 3:13 to go here. First period, 7-7. So a great long 80-yard drive by the Highland Rams, countered by a quick hitter to Ian Duarte, who took it, how long was that? Did you get it?
63 yards.
63-yarder. Wow. Whitmer hands it off to Parrish up the middle. He's got some room. He makes a couple of nifty moves out across the 35 to the 37, close to another first down.
That was a nice little trap play right there. The left guard pulled over and opened up that hole for Whitmer, or opened that hole for Parrish. And it looks like they are going to give him the first down.
Yep, they did. 11-yard gain. They marked it right out at the 38-yard line. So Barella comes to the near side. Again, Parrish the running back behind Whitmer. And again, Parrish gets it up the middle. This time not much there. probably got about a yard, if that.
If that. The official on the far side isn't moving at all.
Yeah. They end up giving it right almost to the 40, so actually giving them almost 2 yards. I'm not sure. I think that's a little generous. But
I think that was a little generous as well. It looked like he was stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Good job by Parrish, though, to make it, gain a little bit.
Yeah, get something out of nothing.
So Whitmer, again at quarterback. He gets a handoff, now pitches it out to the right side. Wow. Pitched it out there to Jackson Riddle, who is tripped up just across the 40.
Gage Jones there. Nice job by Jones, the defensive back. Staying home on that, getting off the block and tripping the runner up for a short gain.
We talked about how important third downs are going to be tonight. Now you got a 3rd down and 5 for Highland, and this Eagle defense wants to get off the field. There's no question they don't want to go toe-to-toe all night with this potent Highland offense.
Yeah, they don't want to go 5 yards at a time with them all night.
Exactly.
That makes for a long night on defense.
So Jackson Riddle is your running back. Also in there now is Cade Jones. They've got 4 receivers to the near side. Whitmer back to pass, looks over the middle, incomplete. It was intended that time for Barella, but it went off his hands, maybe thrown just a little bit behind him.
Yeah, it was. They had Barella open, but threw it behind him. Didn't give him a chance to make the catch. It turns into a 4th and 5.
And that's what we're talking about, those 3rd down and 5s. And that was an interesting formation because they had 4 receivers kind of stacked on the right side.
And had a couple receivers open. Whitmer chose to go with Barella, and just like you said, threw it a little bit behind him, not able to make the catch.
So Ian Hershey, Duarte is backed up because he saw the last punt. Here's another boomer. Fair catch call for at the 10-yard line by Duarte. Boy, I tell you, what a weapon Ian Hershey is.
Yeah, when you can use him to flip field position like that, that is just one more thing you have in your arsenal.
So a 7-7 ball game. And they put the ball actually right at about the 12-yard line. So with 66 seconds to go in the first period, Eagle has it at their own 12. Benson to Hull. Hull right side. Takes his time getting off tackle, but gets it out across the 15 to the 16, 4-yard gain.
Campbell Thomas on the tackle. Come up from his strong safety position to make that. Recognized the run early, came up. Nice job by Campbell recognizing that run.
Clock runs, 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Tie ball game, 7-7. Ball right at the 17-yard line. Let's call it 2nd down and 5. Benson with Hull to his right. Sends Duarte in motion. Hands off to Hull up the middle, and Hull gets stacked up.
Just ran right square into Cody Colvin, the 6'3", 202-pound defensive end. Ran right into his arms, and once Colvin gets you in his arms, he's not letting go.
Almost looked to me as if that Hull could have gone to his left a little bit, like the hole was to the left, and then he decided to go straight up, and like you say, ran into a Highland Ram. And that's going to be the end of the first period, so we'll take a break. We're tied 7-7 after 1 period of play. Highland and Eagle.
Lead the charge into a brighter future with the all-new 2022 Volkswagen ID4. With an EPA estimated range of 250 miles, the ID4 knows how to go the distance. It's an electric SUV that's as fun to drive as it is stylish and functional. You don't have to sacrifice good looks for great performance. So stop by our dealership today and jumpstart your year with the Volkswagen ID4. Teton Volkswagen, where it's always no problem to buy and service your vehicle.
Welcome back. Wayne Zubak, Clay Hatfield with you. Good to have you along with us here on our coverage tonight of the state tournament, 5A semifinals from Eagle High School. Eagle and Highland 7-7. Couldn't ask for anything more than that. You know, nice long drive by Highland to get on the scoreboard. And then, of course, the big 63-yard play to Duarte. Back to pass. Benson trying to buy some time. Gets out to the outside, throws it, and let's see. Looks like it may have been complete. Nope, incomplete. Ball intended that time for Donovan Jones, the tight end. He couldn't hold on to it, so it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Jackson Sabuma was right there. Hit him as soon as the ball got there and jarred it loose. So nice coverage by Sabuma. And Eagles going to be forced to punt.
So Eagles going to punt. This should be, again, some good field position here. Donovan Jones kicking it away. Good field position here. Low snap. Highland comes at it. Low kick, but it takes a big Eagle bounce out near midfield. Cross midfield. And out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous right there for Eagle. Highland brought the pressure, just able to get it away, but it was a low line drive kick. And Highland's going to be set up nice. 1st and 10 just inside their own territory at the 48.
So we start the second period tied at the 48-yard line. Here comes Highland. And Eagles done a pretty good job after that opening 80-yard drive where really Highland just kind of eased their way down the field. No problems at all. Handoff to Parrish. Parrish got a hole, got a first down. He's down to the 40-yard line. How about that? 15-yard pickup.
That's not a bad run for first down.
No.
Nice job there by Parrish.
Highland will take those every time.
Jack Benson forced to make the tackle.
Eli Parrish, 6 foot, 165 pounds.
And just nice speed. He's patient. He's a patient runner. He waits for those holes to open, but once they do, he hits the burners.
Eagle showing a little pressure. They bring it. Whitmer over the middle. Man, wide open touchdown. Just like that. That's Barella who catches the ball. Where he came from, I don't know. But, boy, I tell you what, Highland had the right call that time, Clay, because the pressure was coming. There were no linebackers. They brought everybody, and Whitmer just stepped up and hit Barella in stride.
That was just a simple little post route right there. Barella was wide open, like you said, set up by the Eagle pressure. Nice recognition by Whitmer to see that there, finding Barella wide open, and he could have walked into the end zone.
So Hershey comes on to try for the extra point, and unlike last week when we had a win Armageddon, we have no win tonight. And a bad snap picked up by Hershey, rolling to his right, and he's just going to eat it. Well, he needs to go down. Well, I tell you what, Hershey tried something to make something out of nothing, and he couldn't do it. He picked it up. So the extra point, no good, but still Highland takes the lead by a score of 13-7 here early in the second period. Kulak CrossFit in Pocatello is Southeast Idaho's largest and most diverse strength and conditioning training facility. CrossFit is safe, it's effective, functional fitness training. It's going to help you reach your goal, whether that might be weight loss, strength gains, or increasing speed and agility. Besides group fitness classes, they offer personal one-on-one training as well as customized sport-specific strength and agility training for youth athletes. They even try to use an app to track your progress, sign in for classes, and view the daily workout. With minimal contract requirements and extremely affordable pricing, Kulak CrossFit sure to be a great fit for you. For more, go to kulakcrossfit.com or you can call 208-251-2905.
Quick shout out here. I know that we have my buddy Ale Zaboto listening in from Sao Paulo, Brazil tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wanted to listen to some American football.
All righty. That's cool. Well, we got a good one so far, 13-7. And here we go. Ian Hershey will kick it off. And basically, Duarte and Walker are just standing in the end zone. And there it goes. And with good reason. Duarte takes it in the end zone. So they knew. Yeah. They've been told.
Don't expect to run it back on a kickoff.
Well, the only way that it would happen is if Hershey was told to squib kick it.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's going to be out of here every time.
But I can't imagine right now they're asking him to squib kick anything.
So, man, we've seen big plays. We just saw one with Barella over the middle, wide open. He scored easily. We saw one with Duarte up the middle. He scored easily, showed his speed, and we saw an 80-yard drive by the Highland Rams. So a little bit of everything. Here comes Eagle right now. Jack Benson at quarterback. He's got Hull, sends Duarte in motion, hands it off to Hull. Hull off left tackle, nothing doing. Highland's got that one figured out.
And it was number 50 there, Cody Colvin. Again, we've called his name a couple times tonight. Doing a great job sealing the edge on his defensive end position, not giving any room for these running backs for Eagle.
Absolutely no gain. 2nd down and 10, right from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. Benson steps up, throws, and overthrows his intended receiver, Donovan Jones. And a flag comes in late. Now, I'm going to tell you this. That pass was not catchable. No question the pass was not catchable. There's no question that they held Donovan Jones. So maybe they're going to call holding rather than pass interference.
And holding I could understand. Pass interference. They're going to give him pass interference. Wow.
Interesting. That was definitely a hold, but not a PI. But nonetheless, it bails Eagle out, and they get a 1st down all the way out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that ball was well overthrown. Donovan Jones had no chance to get it even at 6'4", but they're going to give him the PI instead of the defensive hold. So a break there for the Mustangs.
Up under center. The handoff. Looks like a new running back in there.
Yeah, Ethan Makita there.
A Makita back? Makita was hurt early on the year, and it's the first time I've seen him play. Wow. Of course, with now Hull's back in there. Benson at quarterback, Hull the running back. Hull goes in motion. They toss it over to the left side. It's complete across the 40 out to the 41-yard line. Quick hitter, but it's going to be a 3rd and about 2. Ian Duarte was the receiver.
That time the Rams defense able to contain him for a short pickup on the play. Makes it about 3rd and 4 now.
So a 3rd down coming up here. Mako Stetton goes wide to the left along with Duarte. Hull the running back. Benson hands it off to Hull up the middle. He's not going to get there. It's going to bring up 4th and then a late flag. So he didn't get there, a late flag.
Lucas Barker made the initial tackle.
Well, I'm going to take a conjecture here. Too late for holding, I don't think. Could be a face mask.
They're looking over here at the Highland bench.
Yeah, it could be a face mask. It was face mask. Inadvertent face mask, 5-yard penalty. Yeah, it was too late for holding because the play had already stopped, but you could just tell. So again, Eagle bailed out by the penalty. So some mistakes here for the Highland Rams, and this drive stays alive at the 49-yard line. The Eagle 49 with 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Hand off to Hull. Hull stacked up right at the line of scrimmage, and I mean, hello, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Mason Fulmer, 6'1", 212-pound linebacker, just greeted him rudely.
Yep. My name is Mason. How are you?
Face to face there.
No gain at all. 2nd down and 10 on the 49. Well, I tell you what, semifinals, we got Meridian and Rigby going on across the way. Got this game right here. Treasure Valley full of fun tonight. Duarte in motion. Looking over the middle, they throw a middle screen, and it's complete, but only to the line of scrimmage, and I think that was Donovan Jones again. It was. A big tight end, 6'4", was the target, but Jones couldn't get anything, so now you're looking at 3rd and 10, Clay.
Yeah, and it was Mason Fulmer again there on the tackle. Recognized that play. That's from watching tape right there.
Pretty good crowd here from Highland. They traveled well for this game.
Yeah, they brought in a couple buses I see out there in the parking lot.
Yeah. I was shocked. I think there were about 4 buses out there. I think 2 of them were for the team 2 of them are for fans. So 3rd down and 10 from the 49. Back to pass. Benson has pressure, steps up into the pocket, has time, now getting chased from behind, lets it fly, has a man wide open. That's Donovan Jones down to the 10, down to the 9. No, it's not. That's number 9, I believe it is, and that would be Brandon Reese.
The flag against the Mustangs.
Oh, so mistakes coming back, huh? That was Reese who made the reception, and it's all for naught.
Yeah, a holding penalty against the Mustangs is going to, that's a huge penalty right there.
Well, Highland's given up some penalties tonight and allowed this drive to continue, and now, tell you what, instead of having 1st and goal to go from the 9-yard line, Eagle has just committed 1.
Now you got 3rd and 20.
Yep, 3rd and 20 back at the, let's call it the 39-yard line. Let's see what you come up with. I don't think many teams have a 3rd down and 20 call, but we'll see.
We'll see if they play it safe here.
Yeah, they may. Back to pass. The pass out into the flat. Intercepted. Picked off by Highland down the sidelines. And all the way down to the 20, down to the 18-yard line.
That's Adam Jones with the pick there. Adam Jones with the interception. That ball was thrown right to him. So the interception by number 6. And he did not have to work for that. He just stopped in his zone, and the ball came right to him.
You know, Clay, that ball almost looked like it was overthrown.
Yeah, I think it was as well. But the first turnover goes Highland's way. And they picked up a penalty at the end of that. I think it was unsportsmanlike. It's going to cost them 15 yards on the big run back.
Not a good situation, to be honest with you. The penalty's really hurting Highland tonight. And just actually, I thought that was the first bad pass that Jack Benson had thrown, because he really didn't have a receiver out there. He had a lot of white jerseys.
Yeah, he threw it into coverage there, just trying to make something out of nothing and ended up turning the ball over.
So it's going to be marked at the 33-yard line. I mean, still great field position for Highland with the turnover.
But you have to be frustrated if you're Coach Mariani, because that's 15 yards that didn't need to be taken off.
Oh, what a big turnaround. A holding penalty nullifies the 1st and goal. And right after that, an interception. Play action fake. Whitmer keeping it up the middle. And another flag comes flying in. He gets it down to the 25-yard line, which is like about an 8-yard gain. But let's check this one out. It's usually in the area of holding.
Yeah.
So, wow, penalties all of a sudden kind of jumping up and biting everybody, huh?
And especially Highland. That's 4 penalties now for almost 50 yards.
So that's going to put it back at the 42-yard line, just about. It'll be 1st down and 20.
Good news is it's 1st down. Bad news, you have 20 yards to go.
Yeah, I tell you what, penalties really becoming a factor here in this game for both teams. Whitmer all by himself, 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side, pressure being shown. Whitmer, the quarterback, draw up the middle, and he gets it inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Picks up about 8 yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 12.
You know, and with Hershey's leg right now, they're just about in field goal position at Highland.
They've got Eagle right where they want him, right?
Yep.
Clock running, 5:55 to go here in the first half. 13-7 is our score. Highland leads it. Glad to have you with us tonight. Wayne DeZoo back here. Clay Hatfield right next to me. And Whitmer all by himself in the backfield. Again, that 5-man receiver set. Rolls to his left, looking downfield. Throws underneath the coverage. It's caught. And a nice catch that time by Adam Jones.
Yeah, 2 receivers there in the same area. I'm not sure who didn't run the right route, but somebody had to have.
Was that 6 or 5?
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Thank you very much. That's Jackson Schumann. That's why I was quiet on the interception, as I wasn't sure on that far side whether it was a 6 or an 8.
That's all right. I got your back.
You do, and I appreciate that. You also have the glasses.
Yes, I do. My eyes are too old to work without them.
Well, when you do a team for the first time, you still got to get used to them. It takes a quarter or two. All right, Whitmer. He sends Barella in motion, hands it off on the inside, handoff, and not a whole lot there. Down to about the 25-yard line is all, as they had that inside handoff again to Jackson.
Tyler Ball read that really well from his linebacker position and shut that play down for a short gain.
So Schumann doesn't get anything much, but is going to bring up 4th down. Now, they've worked on this 1st and 20, and now they got 4th down and 2. So they're going to go with it. They don't need no Hershey on 4th down and 2.
Kind of surprises me.
Yeah.
You're taking points off the board here, possible points off the board with Hershey's boot.
All right, they got Riddle in at running back. Whitmer pitches it to Riddle. Riddle's got the first down and then some as he gets all the way to the 17-yard line. Nice little option play. Whitmer to Riddle.
And Whitmer's done that a couple times on the option. He's read that really nice and made that linebacker commit to him before pitching it out right at the last minute.
Runs the option well. So 1st down and 10 from the Eagle 17-yard line. Whitmer sends a man in motion. That's Barella. Hands it off up the middle. Riddle breaks one tackle at the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Finally tackled by number 74, Cody Long.
About a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7, right at the 14-yard line. Clock not a factor, coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Already up 13-7. A botched snap and a missed extra point. Hershey never had the chance to kick it. So Whitmer. Parrish now in at running back, and they call timeout. Or let's see who called it. Nope, yeah, it was Highland that called timeout. So
saw something
timeout.
on defense they didn't like.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I want to tell you about Bob's Bicycles on Fairview and Boise. They're family-owned. They have been since 1979. They've got a selection of mountain bikes, road bikes, BMX, cruisers, and comfort bikes, second to none. Whether online at bobs-bicycles.com or on the showroom floor, Bob's Bicycles will have the bike, accessories, and clothing to fit your needs. And they've got in-store financing, 6 months, no interest. So stop in and say hi to Vern. Bob's Bicycles, serving Idaho for more than 40 years and proud to support Idaho student athletes. So tomorrow, I get to travel to Homedale, and we got Sugar Salem and Homedale going at it.
For the 4th time?
In 3A for the 4th year in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, this time, though, it's not the championship game. This time it's a semifinal is all. So, but yeah, 4 years in a row.
Still playing for the trophy, but not the one you want.
Yep. Homedale, I think, getting frustrated. The Diggers have just keep beating them.
Has owned them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, 2nd down and 7. Whitmer back to pass, looking, throwing over the middle, caught inside and spun and touchdown. And again, is that Schumann? Barella, thank you, sir. Number 3. Barella with a touchdown. He caught it at about the 5-yard line and then just did a nice little spin move and got in for the touchdown. Nice job by him.
And again, just open there on that crossing route. Whitmer finds him, and it pays off.
It does indeed. 19-7. They're going to stay with the 1 point. They're not going to chase that extra point. This time the snap is better. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it's good. So 20-7 is our new score. It comes with 2:55 to go here in the first half on a Friday night of semi-action football. Keep checking every once in a while to see if I can find anything else that's going on. Across the street,
Checking the Friday Night Flash here. I'm trying to.
Are you? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, but I'm not. It's not helping too much here for me for whatever reason. Oh well. There we go. Just looking over there, we got Meridian and Rigby playing, and of course we're trying to keep you and see what we can find and go from there. Meantime, you got Walker, Tristan Walker, and Ian Duarte got to get deep again. And if Ian Hershey decides he just wants to kick the heck out of it, he will do so. So here we go. Hershey puts the foot into it. This one is going to go deep. Lands about 9 yards deep in the end zone. Be brought out to the 20-yard line. That's where Eagle will have the football. And Eagle can ill afford at this point to get much further behind in this ball game. Yeah. This is a really important drive with about 3 minutes to go. Rigby leads Meridian 14-7 in the second period, so we do have that. So Rigby 14, Meridian 7, and here it's 20-7. So right now, Eastern Idaho handing it to Treasure Valley Schools. They hand off to Hull. Hull left side, gets a little bit of breathing room, gets it out the 25 to the 26, but we got a flag down. And again, that penalty flag has been thrown often, and both teams have paid the price. And you got to believe it's going to be holding against.
Yep,
that'll back it up. So a nice gain by Roy Hull is nullified by the penalty.
And that was holding on the outside by one of the receivers there.
That'll bring it back to the 12-yard line. And now you're looking at first down and 20.
In terrible field position for the Mustangs.
So the Mustangs now with their backs against their own wall again. So here we go. A little pass off to Duarte. Duarte trying to get to the outside. He does. He's got some speed. He's out to the 30. He's out to the 40. Cuts back. He's at midfield. Cuts away. They can't catch him. He's at the 40, the 30. He's got a couple of men to beat. Can't quite do it, but down to the 18-yard line. Ian Duarte, they just could not catch him.
Absolutely could not. Duarte, he can flat out run. I mean, that's the only way I could think to describe it. He broke through 2 tackles there and then just outrun about a half dozen Highland Ram defenders.
Just like a little shuttle pass to Duarte, who was in motion, went in front of Benson. He just kind of tossed it to him about 3 feet, and Duarte did the rest, said thank you, and wow.
I imagine we'll see that play again.
Unbelievable. Handoff to Hull. Nope, that's Benson. Keeps it left side. And Benson inside the 10. And Jack Benson gets a first and goal to go.
Adam Jones cut him down, but not before a nice gain. Like I said, first and goal from the 5.
A good job by Jack. I thought he had handed it off to Hull. Again, Eagle in their black uniforms. They've got gray numerals. And Highland tonight in their white uniforms with blue numerals. Clock running at 1:45 to go here in the first half. And right now they've got Brandon Reese at running back. And he takes the direct snap up the middle, tries to cut it down to the 1, and maybe that's about all he's going to get. Down to the 1-yard line, Brandon Reese.
A little misdirection play there. Jack Benson looked like he was audibling at the line of scrimmage, and the direct snap went to Reese.
They'll do that a lot. Like I said, it's my 3rd Eagle game this year, and Eagle does like to go to that Wildcat with Reese. And here they go again. They got Reese in there. He's got Hull behind him this time, though. And hands it off to Hull, who gets caught right as he catches it, but leans forward for the touchdown. He fell forward. I don't know how Hull did that, because he got caught right as he got the handoff from Reese, but he fell forward. His momentum, I guess, carried him in from 1 yard out.
And he just pushed his shoulders down and decided he was going to make it in there and did just that.
Man, what an important drive And what a great play by Ian Duarte, because that's what did it right there. Ian Duarte took it from the 12-yard line all the way down to like the 10. The kick is up, and it is good. So Ethan Cutler puts the points on the board, and it's a 6-point ball game, Clay, 20-14. We got a game here tonight.
Yes, we do. This is turning into something here. You know, and it looks like a game up there at Meridian, too. 14-7, Rigby over Meridian in the second quarter as well. So a couple great ball games here in the Treasure Valley on this beautiful Friday night.
Yeah, I want to thank our power boosters, the College of Western Idaho, and, of course, Teton Honda and Teton Volkswagen, and our webcast sponsors tonight, Portneuf Medical, Lava Hot Springs, Bishard Realty, Kulak CrossFits, Bringhurst Family Dentistry, and Bob's Bicycles of Boise. So now Eagle will kick it off. And deep to receive are Barella and Schumann. Let's see what Cutler decides to do. Put a foot into it, keep it down. Remember, right now he's got 57 seconds to go. They don't want Highland to score here, and he's going to try to kick it hard and kicks it down to Schumann at the 3-yard line. To the 10, hit at about the 8, and brought right down there at about the 14. And that's
great
what
downfield coverage by number 7, Charles Fales. Fales absolutely popped him on that run back.
They're going to be generous and give him the 15-yard line. So he took it at the 5, got across the 8, and just got hit.
So 85 yards and 2 timeouts to go, or 2 timeouts left for Highland.
Well, what we've seen tonight, I'm not surprised of anything, to be honest with you. Jack Whitmer, the quarterback, the senior, 6-footer, has Parrish with him. Quarterback draw, as he's done much of the night. A couple of great moves. Gets it out to the 20-yard line. He was like he was dancing out there.
Yes, he was. He was juking and jiving all over the place.
He just would stop and go, stop and go.
Finally brought down by number 2, Gage Jones, by the Mustangs.
So nobody's deciding to use their timeouts right now. And that clock just continues to tick away. 29 seconds to go here in the first half.
Eagle will get the second half kickoff.
I think because the ball's at their own 20, I don't think Highland wants to do much. They pass it out to Parrish for a little flip pitch. Not sure what that is. It was actually a pitch forward. It probably was
a little shovel pass.
I think it would be a pass, you know.
Yeah. And he picks up the first down.
Yeah, Parrish does a good job to get another 6 yards. And he goes out of bounds, stops the clock with 13 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball out at the 29-yard line. So maybe time for 1, maybe 2 more plays if they decide to use one of their 2 timeouts. And they'll send Ezra Gottfried wide to the right. 3 receivers wide to the right, in fact. Schumann out there. Instead, they hand off to Parrish up the middle. Parrish spins, and he gets out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards, first down. But the clock is down to 7 seconds, and it stops. So they use a timeout.
So that's a first down run there by Parrish. And a timeout taken on the field by Highland. So really, they only need to pick up 15 yards on this play.
Yeah, but they're going to have to be really quick, though. 7 seconds. Usually the average play takes about 6 seconds. So they're really cutting it close here. So they got to decide, do we play for a field goal attempt or do we just maybe throw it downfield and hope for the best? You know, my feeling is why not have that play you just had the other day that went to Barella for the touchdown? You
absolutely.
know?
Just run that little post play there. It's worked twice tonight.
I mean, it for some reason it had Eagle fooled. But they've got a lot of weapons out there, Highland does. Highland's never trailed in this game. They took a 7-0 lead, then it was 7-7, then 13-7, then 20-7, now 20-14. So, and like you mentioned, Eagle will get the ball to start the third period. So 7 seconds to go here in the first half, a 20-14 ball game. Whitmer back to pass, looking, trying to buy some time, throws underneath, and it's a one-hopper, and that's going to end the half.
Oh, 1 second left.
Oh, really? Wow, that took 6 seconds? That's
just
it?
like you called it. Average play takes 6 seconds.
Wow, that seemed to be an above-average play.
That's why you get paid the big bucks making those kind of calls.
I guess, but that one seemed above average to me. So one more play. And obviously in the prevent defense, I used to always hate the prevent defense. It just seemed like it didn't prevent anything except a big play. It led to a big play. A handoff to Parrish. Parrish down the sidelines, out of bounds. That'll end it. No flag. Don't see any flags. That'll do it. We played one half a ball here in the first semifinal of the night. 5A semifinals. The Highland Rams with a 20-14 lead on the Eagle Mustangs here at Eagle.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Idaho, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
You've heard it before. There is no I in team, but there is an I in dairy. Dairy foods are a great source of protein, which is vital for helping rebuild and repair muscles after exercise, so your body can be at the top of its game at your next competition. So grab some milk, cheese, or yogurt after you work out, train, or play. Yes, it's true. There is no I in team, but there is an I in win. For more help finding your greatness, visit unbottled.com.
It's time to start planning for back to school. That's why I got my kids vaccinated for COVID-19, so they can be protected from COVID when they're back in the classroom. Kids 12 and older can get vaccinated. The vaccines have been researched and tested. They're safe and they work. Getting vaccinated was quick and easy. You can walk into a pharmacy to get one. We got our COVID-19 vaccine, and I hope everyone will choose to get vaccinated too.
Get a free COVID-19 vaccine today. Find a location near you at covidvaccine.idaho.gov.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We're Valley-wide cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Perform, refuel, recover, repeat. It's the recipe for success in any kind of sport, and dairy can be a key ingredient in every one of those steps. Dairy foods supply your body with high-quality protein to rebuild and repair muscle, carbohydrates to help you refuel, and fluid and electrolytes to help you rehydrate. So your personal recipe for greatness can be perform, win, repeat. For more help finding your greatness, visit unbottled.com.
I decided to get vaccinated because I wanted to protect myself and my family and my customers from COVID-19. When I went to get my COVID-19 vaccine, it was an easy process. It's readily available. Since I got vaccinated, I'm confident I'm protected against the COVID-19 virus. My life has returned to business as usual.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, here to Eagle High School. Wayne DeZubak, Clay Hatfield with you at halftime. You see our score, 20-14, a 6-point ball game. Highland with the lead over at Meridian just down the road. It's 22-14 in favor of Rigby over the Meridian Warriors in our two 5A semifinal clashes here tonight. And we had some interesting scoring in that first half there, Mr. Clay.
Yes, we did. The scoring summary breaks down like this. In the first quarter, it was Anderson on a 10-yard pass. PAT was good. Answered a couple drives later with Duarte's 63-yard catch and run where he absolutely turned the Jets on and just blew past that Highland defense to tie it up. Highland then scored 2 times, both by Barella, one on a 40-yard pass. The PAT was no good. Second time on a 13-yard pass, both on a little post route there. The Highlands had some luck on tonight. And then Eagle answered later on in the second quarter, a 1-yard run by Hull. PAT was good. That's where we stand, 20-14 right now at the half, Highland over Eagle.
You take a look at these two teams, I don't know what adjustments they really need. They have both done a pretty good job at times. It's just really, I think, the talent that we have on this field tonight that are making plays like Ian Duarte with that great big 60-plus yard touchdown reception, and then the one long play that got really Eagle out of their own territory. They're like on their 12, 13-yard line, and he took it all the way down to the 15 to the other side. I mean, and nobody could catch him. So we've had big plays. Barella has gotten wide open, free. Yeah. Whitmer's thrown it to him. So we've seen really talented players. So I'm not sure what adjustments are really needed because we got a tight ball game here.
Well, I think if you're Eagle, one of the things you're talking about is continuing to try to shut down that Highland run offense. You know, there's throwing 4 runners at them at a time.
Yeah, they are.
And you know, we've seen them tonight pick up nice yards, 4 or 5 yards at a go. You know, so for the defense there, maybe focusing on that and taking away that post play from Barella is important. If you're the Highland defense, not letting Duarte take this game over. I mean, keeping the ball out of his hands has to be a priority now for the Highland Rams on defense. If you're on offense, you know, keep doing what you're doing. If you're both teams, run the ball with occasional passing there for Highland. And if you're Eagle, look for those big plays from Duarte or Hull and see what you can get going.
So both these teams tonight, Eagle and Highland, 9-2 on the year. And tell you what, it's one of those where, you know, Highland lost early on to Rocky Mountain, their first game of the year. They lost that one and then came roaring back. Eagles started off the year winning 2 of their first 4 games, and so a lot of people were going, maybe you count them out. And yet here they are in the semifinals, and both these teams are half away from being in a championship game, and obviously the missed extra point looming pretty loud.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to lay this one on Ian Hershey because it wasn't his fault. The snap was fumbled by the holder, and Ian Hershey just picked it up and tried to make something happen, but obviously that's not going to happen. So you got the 6 points. So you got really a 6-point ball game. You're talking about Eagle getting the football to start the third period. If they can somehow drive it down, kick the extra point, they've got the lead after all that Highland's done, not trailing here in this ball game so far tonight. They would be down 1. So, you know, the Rams got a big defensive stand coming up here to start the third.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said it's a big defensive stand, but if you're Eagle, you want to come out and keep going with what you've been doing on offense. and try to go down and get that lead in front of the home crowd and get them back involved and get them loud and rowdy and see if you can't swing the momentum onto your side. Home field advantage is just that. It's an advantage, and Eagle needs to take advantage of that right now. Even though they're down by 6, they get the ball first and have a chance to take the lead on this opening drive. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Hartz has drawn up for his offense coming out here to start the second half.
Yeah, and I've seen Eagle, like I say, 3 times this year, and every time I've seen them, they played better in the second half. So I think this is actually the 4th game I've done with Eagle this year, and they've been better in the second half every game. I'm sure if you're an Eagle fan, you're going to want that trend to continue. So let's take a break. It's halftime. 20-14 is our score. We'll take a little bit of a break, and we're getting ready here for, another exciting 24 minutes of football.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Idaho, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
You've heard it before. There is no I in team, but there is an I in dairy. Dairy foods are a great source of protein, which is vital for helping rebuild and repair muscles after exercise. So your body can be at the top of its game at your next competition. So grab some milk, cheese, or yogurt after you work out, train, or play. Yes, it's true. There is no I in team, but there is an I in win. For more help finding your greatness, visit unbottled.com.
It's time to start planning for back to school. That's why I got my kids vaccinated for COVID-19, so they can be protected from COVID when they're back in the classroom. Kids 12 and older can get vaccinated. The vaccines have been researched and tested. They're safe and they work. Getting vaccinated was quick and easy. You can walk into a pharmacy to get one. We got our COVID-19 vaccine, and I hope everyone will choose to get vaccinated too.
Get a free COVID-19 vaccine today. Find a location near you at covidvaccine.idaho.gov.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We're Valley-wide cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Perform, refuel, recover, repeat. It's the recipe for success in any kind of sport, and dairy can be a key ingredient in every one of those steps. Dairy foods supply your body with high-quality protein to rebuild and repair muscle, carbohydrates to help you refuel, and fluid and electrolytes to help you rehydrate. So your personal recipe for greatness can be perform, win, repeat. For more help finding your greatness, visit unbottled.com.
I decided to get vaccinated because I wanted to protect myself and my family and my customers from COVID-19. When I went to get my COVID-19 vaccine, it was an easy process, is readily available. Since I got vaccinated, I'm confident I'm protected against the COVID-19 virus. My life has returned to business as usual.
Welcome back, everybody. Wayne Desir back. Clay Half here with you. I'm kind of laughing because Ian Hershey's out there just kicking. And, he's trying stuff from like 70 yards out, and he's coming up just short. And I'm like, wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's just showing off at this point.
Well, we got a 20-14 ball game at halftime, and Eagle will get we'll start this third quarter with the football.
They just put another 3 minutes back up.
They did. Okay, we were hoping they weren't going to do that.
Dang it. They did it right at the last second, too.
Well, we can tell you again that our Power Booster sponsors tonight, the College of Western Idaho, and, of course, Teton Honda and Teton Volkswagen. And we got webcast sponsors, Portneuf Medical, Lava Hot Springs. We got Bishard Realty, Kulak CrossFits, Bringhurst Family Dentistry, and Bob's Bicycles of Boise. And want to thank everybody because without their support, well, I tell you what, we could not make it happen. And right now, after a long day of football, you know what? I could use a little Lava Hot Spring action.
Yes.
Yep, Lava Hot Springs, your destination for a relaxing day away from it all. Just 10 minutes from McCammon and I-15. They're open daily from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., 11 on Friday and Saturdays. And they're happily welcoming visitors to sit and enjoy their world-famous hot pools. The all-natural geothermal hot springs are always a warm 102 to 112 degrees. Their indoor aquatic center open for the fall season on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and they offer kiddie splash time Tuesday and Wednesday morning. Lava Hot Springs taking extra precautions to ensure your safety at this time. They ask patrons to be respectful of others as you come and soak all your worries away. Check us out, lavahot.springs.com, for more information.
Well, we have some scores from around the state at the half. Rigby 22, Meridian 14 in the 5A. In the 3A at the half, Weiser leading Gooding down in Gooding 21-6. And in the 2A in the fourth quarter, Westside is all over Bear Lake 47-8. So it looks like Westside's advancing to the finals. We do have Sandpoint and Blackfoot playing today. We don't have a score yet from them, but I'm sure as soon as we get it, we'll get it posted up. The rest of the action all taking place tomorrow. So it's lining up to be a busy Saturday.
Yeah, it is. And like we were talking about earlier, I get to make the trip over to Homedale and do that Homedale Sugar Salem game. The Trojans and the Diggers going at it.
And we just got this message from Brazil that we sound fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Brazil.
And Ale's even learning a little bit about the game of American football.
Isn't the World Wide Web great, huh?
I think it's an amazing thing.
I mean, we're sitting here in Eagle, Idaho, got a little hotspot that gets us up to the big satellite, and you got a friend in Brazil listening on, and that's great. So Hershey going to get ready to kick it off. Tristan Walker and Ian Duarte will be standing there watching the kickoff go over their head. If Hershey wants to.
If he wants to.
It's up to him.
Yes, it's entirely up to him.
He controls his ball's own destiny, doesn't he?
I was talking with the Highland radio man. He said that Nevada's taking a look at him, and all the Big Sky schools are looking at him as well. So it looks like he might have some options when it comes to his post-high school career.
Yep. Well, here we go. We're going to start the third period. And again, puts the foot into it. And again, you know what he's trying to do? Well, actually, he was only taken 1 yard deep in the end zone that time by Duarte, but he was in the end zone, so.
I think he's trying to put it just in the field of play to try to make them run that out from the 1.
So he's using his 70-yard leg.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 20-14 is our score. And again, good to have you here. Wayne DeSue back along with Clay Hatfield. Now let's see what Jack Benson and company can do here. They won the toss, deferred to the second half. Now they got it. Roy Hull is his running back. Sends Duarte in motion. Keeps it, throws it out to Duarte, incomplete.
Yeah, under pressure there, was just forced to get rid of that ball.
You know, I think that time, he rode the belly of Roy Hull too long.
Yeah.
He kept that ball in that belly for a long time, then pulled it out. By that time, really, the Highland defense figured out what was going on, and they knew where Duarte was.
And it gave Cody Colvin a chance to get back there into Benson's face as well.
So basically an incomplete pass. Donovan Jones comes to the near side along with Charles Fales. Roy Hull, the running back. Benson claps his hands. Throws it over the middle, incomplete. That was intended for Sneddon, but not even close. And again, a dangerous pass.
Yeah.
Jones.
They did have Duarte open right there, missed him.
So 2 passes, 2 incompletions, 2 downs thrown away for all intents and purposes for Eagle. 3rd down and 10, down by 6. They did not want to come out and go 3 and out. And I'll tell you what, they got one-on-one coverage on the far side with Duarte. That's tough. Benson looks that way, throws that way. Duarte's open and knocked away at the last second. I think that Jones got a finger on it, did he not?
I don't know. I think Duarte just dropped that. It looked like he had Jones beat by a couple steps, but Jones may have recovered just in time to get a hand in there. Either way, that was close.
Yeah, either way, and that was what we just called. We said they got one-on-one on the far side. Look for that. And Eagles saw it, went for it, but hey, 3 passes, 3 incompletions. It's 4th down and 10, and they'll be punting away.
See if they bring pressure again. They don't.
Ball taken, and right there on his knees at about the 48-yard line, so that's where Highland will have it. Yeah, not much there.
But good field position here as Barella made the fair catch just inside his own 50-yard line at the 48. So a 1st down for the Rams from there.
That was one of those balls where I think Barella wanted to come up about another yard to make the catch because he had to reach out to catch it because I think it just died in the air here tonight.
He had to go down to a knee to get it.
Yeah. But nonetheless, great field position for the Highland Rams, who lead it by 6. They hand off to Parrish. Parrish around the left side. He's greeted there right at the line of scrimmage, and a 3rd Eagle player comes in. And again, it was Tristan Walker, the first to meet him.
And he got some help there from number 26, Brock White.
Brock White's all over the field. 1 yard gain,
is.
2nd and 9. Yeah, White, one of those guys that he could line up on the far end of the field and somehow he'll make a play at it.
He's just a ball hawk.
He is. He's everywhere. All right, 2nd down and 9. Godfrey goes wide to the right. 3 receivers to the near side, kind of stacked. 1, 2, 3. They send Barella in motion. They got Parrish, the running back, and they hand it to him up the middle. He squeaks through, gets down to the 45, maybe the 44-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 2.
Luke Kelly in on the tackle for the Mustangs. But 3rd and very manageable here for the Rams.
That's going to be more like 3rd and 3 as they just put it just inside the 45 of Eagle.
But I think it's 2-down territory here.
I agree. Highland's feeling pretty comfortable with what they're doing right now. They got Jackson Riddle. Last time they had him in there, they went with the option play, but now they send him off to the receiver side, and they've got an empty backfield for Whitmer, quarterback keeper. He's going to try that left side, and he is close, but I think this could be a measurement.
Yeah, the official on the near side's already calling 4th down, so I don't even think they'll get that measurement. But it looks a lot closer than he's making it seem.
Yep. It's 4th and about 2 feet. And you're right. Good call on the 4-down territory. So Highland's going to go for it. From the Eagle, just inside the Eagle 43. Whitmer just now checking in on the huddle after being out on the sidelines with his coaching staff.
Wonder if we'll see the option here.
Or the quarterback keeper. Whitmer's done that a couple times tonight. He takes it, pitches it out. There's the option to Riddle. Riddle finds his seam. He's got the first down. He's close to the 35-yard line. Good call, Clay. It was that same option they worked with before.
Yeah, it's worked really well for him all night tonight. I think that's a good call there. And Whitmer, like we've said, does a really good job reading the defense on that. And we saw it again there. He waits for that lineman to commit, or that linebacker to commit before making the pitch. And it paid off again for the Rams for another first down.
At the 36 of Eagle, the Mustangs down by 6 now, having to play some defense. Whitmer back to pass, throws it out to the flat. Here's caught by Gottfried, and Gottfried gets it to the 30. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Tackled by Tristan Walker.
Oh, they're going to mack her back to the 32. So just a 4-yard gain. It'll be second down and 6. Think about Highland. They take their time calling their plays. Once they make a decision, they get out there quickly. Schumann and Gottfried wide to the right. Empty backfield for Whitmer. Whitmer takes a step back, pump fake, looks, throws down the sidelines, picked off at about the 15-yard line, and that is Cage.
Gage Jones with the interception.
Gage Jones with the interception.
So the first Highland turnover comes and just kills what was looking to be a really good drive by the Rams.
Well, that was a big pick right there.
Yeah, Whitmer tried the little pump fake. Jones didn't bite and stayed with his man and paid off with the pick.
Don't know why. I just intended to call him by his first name, Gage. Yeah.
That's how you guys know each other.
It's picked up by Gage.
Yeah.
I don't know the guy at all. All right, at the 15-yard line now. Here come the Eagle Mustangs with the turnover. Roy Hall takes the handoff, and he is clobbered. Wow.
Sloan Lamson almost took that handoff.
Yeah, Lamson, nobody blocked him. Either that or he shed the blocker in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think he went through untouched.
Yeah, loss of 5. They're going to mark the forward progress back at the 10-yard line. That was a big defensive play right there by big number 48. Third period, 6-point ball game, 20-14. Again, Roy Hall, the running back. Jack Benson got 2 receivers to both ways. Hands it off to Hull. Oh, no, he throws it.
Yeah.
He's trying to get it to Duarte. He faked it again to Hull and really chucked it hard to Duarte, who couldn't find a handle. Just right over the middle.
This update just in, 22-22 at Meridian.
Wow, Meridian and Rigby in a battle. So here we go, 3rd down and 15 from the 10-yard line. You got to be a little bit careful here if you're Eagle, but you want to get the yardage. Over the middle, they get Duarte. Duarte at the 20, 25, 30, 40, goodbye, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So long. Nobody's going to catch Ian Duarte.
85-yard pass.
Holy cow. Ian Duarte is a game breaker tonight.
3rd and 15 turns into 3rd and 85. Take it to the house. Oh, my goodness.
And you know what? The speed differential is so ridiculous out there with Duarte and everybody else, even his own team.
Yeah.
They couldn't keep up with him. They couldn't run down with him to high-five him. Extra point attempt is up, and it's good. And with 7:23 to go, for the first time tonight, The Eagle Mustangs lead at 21-20.
Wow.
So we got a 22-22 game down the road at Meridian, Rigby and Meridian, and we got a 21-20 game here. Boy, what a pair of 5A SIC,
And we'll keep updating you just as quickly as we can, as quickly as things change here on IdahoSports.com. So stick with us here. We'll keep that up, although we do have a team over there if you want to switch back and forth.
No.
I was just throwing it out there. You could do it right now, but come back.
Mike doesn't need any help over there.
That's right. It's Safford, isn't it?
Yeah, Mike Safford doing the play-by-play over there. We appreciate that. Hey, the Bouchard team at Silver Creek Realty Group, we're helping families in their community with all your real estate needs is their first priority. They're grateful to be able to serve all of Southeast Idaho to help you find your next home. The Bouchard Realty team wants to wish the Highland football team good luck tonight against Eagle. So here we go, Barella and Schumann deep to receive the kickoff from Cutler. Low kick, takes a bounce, bounces into the end zone. Boy, I took a lot of bad hops there, but good hops, I guess, for Eagle.
Yeah.
No run back. Yep. So that'll bring it back to the 20-yard line. That's where Highland will pick it up. So Cage Jones with a big interception. It didn't look like it was going to lead to anything. Because, like you said, it was 3rd and 15, and then a third down play, an 85-yard touchdown strike to Ian Duarte, who just outran everybody in this town.
Yeah, that was just a 7-yard pass that he turned into an 85-yard touchdown.
The nice thing about it, if there was a bear around this field, he would not get eaten because he is faster than everybody. Whitmer back. He throws it to the right side. Parrish with a spin at the 20, the 25, out to the 27-yard line. What a nice little spin move by Eli Parrish.
Yeah, it was. That brought him another 4 or 5 yards there before being tackled by number 26, Brock White.
Pickup of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. (21-20), 1-point ball game. 6:56 to go in the third, so a whole ton of football left to play here tonight at Thunder Stadium. Back to pass, Whitmer. Out into the flat. It's complete. Nice catch by Adam Jones. Nope, I'm sorry. For some reason the 5 and the 6 look a lot alike to me tonight, so that's Schumann. And I should know, Jones plays defense. I'm learning. It's the third quarter.
You're getting there.
It's the third quarter. I should be smart by now.
3rd and less than a yard now.
Well, they've gone with the option every other time on a 3rd down and short. Whitmer, though, very capable of carrying the football. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Riddle easily gets the first down, and he's going to be across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So just like that, he picks up 6. Needed 1, first down.
And a nice inside run. Good blocking there by his lineman. Nothing fancy about it.
Three receivers in the pattern. Motion by Schumann. Back to pass, looking, a little screen to Riddle. Riddle's got some room across the 40, out to the 43 before he's brought down. Nice little gain of about 7 yards.
Tackle made there by Elias Wood. So good coverage by the big man.
So a lot of plays that, Highland's showing a lot of their offensive book here tonight. They're really coming out with some screens, some option.
It's just a nice balanced attack.
It is. 2nd down and about 3. Ball out at the 43-yard line. Trips to the right. Whitmer, quarterback draw, spins away from a defender, gets the first down, crosses midfield to the 49 of Eagle. Boy, I tell you what, they had him in the backfield, but they couldn't bring him down.
And he absolutely popped number 46, Tyler Ball, there as he came through that hole. Just got lower than the defender, laid the wood on him.
So Whitmer with another first down, and they're in the plus side now into Eagle territory. Down by 1. 4:45 to go here, third period. Great to have you with us. Wayne DeZuback, Clay Hatfield here at Eagle High School on a beautiful Friday night on November 12th. Play action fake. Whitmer over the middle. Has a man open. Another first down to the 37-yard line. And that's Jackson Schumann with the catch.
Just a good little route there by Schumann. Found the soft spot in the zone and just set up shop there. Let Whitmer find him. Whitmer had all sorts of time. Credit the offensive line here for the Rams tonight, giving Whitmer time in the backfield.
1st and 10. Highland Rams have it. Gottfried goes wide to the right. Barella with him as well. They got Parrish in the backfield now. Moves to the right side of Whitmer. Ball at the 37. Schumann goes in motion. Back to pass. Looking. They wanted Schumann, but then they go over the middle instead. And that was Barella with the catch, and he was greeted very unkindly there by Gage Jones, I believe.
Yeah, Jones just popped him, wrapped him up, and dropped him as soon as he caught that ball.
Looked like it was going to be a bigger gain. It was still a nice gain of 5. Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But it looked like
five at a time will get you a score.
Yeah, it could have. It looked like it was going to be more than that, but Jones wrapped him up. Handoff to Riddle. Riddle up the middle. Down to about the 27-yard line. It'll be short of a first down. We'll bring up 3rd and about 2.
That's a counter play that I saw a lot last week when they were playing Rocky that we really haven't seen much tonight. Just get the running back going to the right, let him plant his foot and come back left.
I can break off for some big plays sometime. 2:55 to go here in the 3rd. Speaking of 3rd down and 2. Whitmer with Riddle. Hands it to Riddle up the middle. Got it, and then some at the 15, the 10, the 5. And it's 1st and goal to go for the Highland Rams. A simple handoff with the middle play, and boy, Riddle took it to almost to the house.
But again, give credit to that offensive line. That was Kyler Williams that time. 6'2", 260-pound lineman just opening that hole up.
Now they're going to say they put it down to the 7-yard line, so it's 1st and goal to go from the 7 for the Highland Rams, down by 1, 21-20. Whitmer from the shotgun. Steps it up, he's going to keep it, tries the right side, down to the 5. Gain of 2, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5.
Gage Jones again there on the tackle.
Clock continues to run now, heading under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd period. 21-20, a 1-point ball game here. Eagle leads it, but boy, I tell you what, that lead so tenuous right now as Highland moving the football. They got Eli Parrish at the running back. Whitmer back there with him. Bad snap, but it comes right up to Parrish. Parrish picks it off the turf and then slips as he's trying to cut back at about the 4-yard line. That snap went to the left of Whitmer, bounced on the turf. Somehow Parrish came up with it. He was supposed to get it I think it was an option play to the left.
I think he was going to get it one way or the other, and then he was tripped up there by the turf monster. We're starting to see some breath there out on the field from the players. It might be getting a little chilly.
Well, it's been moist here, so it's probably moist too on the field. So he tried to cut back and fell. So 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Barella in motion. Whitmer back to pass, looking in the end zone, throws deep into the end zone, back in the end zone. Out of bounds. Yep, I had to wait. Could not tell from here. Out of bounds. Barella was the intended receiver, but it was thrown out of bounds, so it's going to be 4th and goal from the 4.
And I think that was a good call. He got hit. He couldn't get his foot down. My magic binoculars showed me that.
So Ian Hershey comes on. Remember, got a 1-point ball game. He was your player of the game last week. Had 3 field goals, 3 for 3. Hit a 45-yarder, which was a game winner with about 3 minutes to go, but it was 58-yarder was a state record. And this one's going to be about a 22-yarder from the left hash mark. Here's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up and right through the uprights. A 22-yard field goal by Ian Hershey. And just like that, it's 23-20 24-21. The Highland Rams take the lead. Bringhurst Family Dentistry offering affordable, complete dental care for your whole family. And, well, I'll tell you what, they've been serving Pocatello for over 40 years now. New patients always welcome, and emergency care always available. They'll take care of you and your family, and areas that they can help you include professional teeth whitening, implants, bridges, braces, extractions, and dentures. Bringhurst Family Dentistry, located at 1175 Call Place, Suite 200 in Pocatello. And you can also call them today at 208-232-1260. And they're probably listening to the game, so don't call them right now.
Don't call them right now.
No, you can probably call them tomorrow.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe
well, give them the weekend off.
Yeah,
maybe call them
give
Monday.
them the weekend. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
What the heck?
I'm trying to get you some business, guys. But call Monday.
29-22 Rigby over Meridian now in the third quarter.
Well, that game doesn't seem like Meridian's able to stop Rigby or vice versa. So, again, kind of like our game, 23-21 here.
Just trading punches.
Yeah, here goes Eli Hershey with the big kick. And Ian Duarte goes, yeah, I've seen that before.
Yep. Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, exactly. So Mustangs will take over on their own 20-yard line, down by 2 now, 23-21. And if you didn't expect it to be this way, I don't know who you were talking to. I mean, this is exactly what we kind of expected to happen tonight.
We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. The last 15 matchups, Highland just holds an 8-7 edge over Eagle, 4-2 in state playoffs. So we knew on paper it was going to be close, and now in action, it's turning out to be just that.
Roy Hull has some room. Hull across the 30, out to the 35. That's a pickup of 16 yards. Roy Hull is down. So Hull's not getting up. And so we got a timeout on the field as the medical crew will come out and take a look at Roy Hull, who got a 16-yard gain, a first down, out to the 37-yard line, but we'll check on Hull. And that injury comes with 42 seconds to go here in the third period.
Yeah, Carson Farnsworth met him hard, and Hull got the worst of it.
Remember, they're already down one running back. Deegan Martino was hurt a couple of weeks ago. He's missed a couple of games now. Hey, folks, Kulak CrossFit in Pocatello. They are Southeast Idaho's largest, most diverse strength and conditioning training facility. CrossFit is safe and effective functional fitness training that will help you reach your goal, whether that goal may be weight loss, strength gains, or increasing speed or agility. As Hull gets up, besides group fitness classes, they offer personal one-on-one training as well as customized sport-specific training and agility training for youth athletes. So we're talking KulakCrossFit.com. Go there, check them out, or you can call them at 208-251-2905. Owners Troy and Jamie Bell are huge supporters of the Highland Rams and all student athletes in Pocatello. That's Kulak CrossFit. Check them out. Here we go. Eagle with the ball. Play action fake. Benson back to pass. Rolls to his left. Has some room to run. Decides to throw it. And throws it at midfield. Is it caught? Hard to tell here.
No,
They
it
went
wasn't caught. Incomplete.
incomplete.
That was intended for number 3, Donovan Jones.
That'll bring up second down. Ball at the 37-yard line. We got 28 seconds to play here in the third. 2-point ball game, 23-21. Benson takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle, across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Not a lot there, but a 5-yard gain.
Good tackle there by number 42, Drew Roberts.
As Brendan Reese, who came in for the injured Hull. Hopefully we'll see Hull again. But Reese is in there. So right now, the Mustangs really down running backs.
Yeah.
They lost Makita earlier this year. They lost Martino. And now Hull is down. So the running back getting tough, and we've run out of time here in the third period. We're going to head to the final 12. We got a 23-21 score. 2-point ball game, folks. The Highland Rams leading it. Welcome back. Got 12 more minutes of football to go at least. Wayne Dzubak, Clay Hatfield with you. Good to have you with us right here on IdahoSports.com. Fourth period, and it's a 2-point ball game. And right now, Eagle has the ball at their own 41-yard line with a 3rd down and 6. Jack Benson at quarterback. Back to pass. Has time. Steps up into the pocket. Runs out of time. And he is sacked back at the 39-yard line.
Drew Roberts the first one to get there, but there were 4 Rams in the backfield bringing him down.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, Drew Roberts the first, but he had a lot of buddies. The buddy system right there, and they lose about 4 yards, so it's going to be 4th down and 8.
Rams got pressure on an early punt, nearly got to it, then forced a bad kick later on. We'll see what they do this time.
There we go. Eagles going to punt it away. Low kick. Takes a bounce, but takes a great Eagle bounce inside, all the way down inside the 10, and then checks up at the 5, 4, 3, and they bring it down. Wow, that was fantastic.
Great kick there. Really great kick. Is going to pin Highland in the shadow of their own goalposts.
You know, it's one of those that when you take a video of a punt, you don't show that punt because it wasn't that pretty in the air. But when it hit the ground, it did everything you want if you're an Eagle Mustang fan.
That was the highlight. The highlight happened after it hit the turf.
Yep. So they're going to mark it officially at the 4-yard line. So 96 yards away are the Highland Rams with a 2-point lead. Rigby and Meridian tied at 29 in the third period, so that one's going crazy. Parrish gets it out across the 5, out to about the 7-yard line.
Fans calling for a face mask there. I don't see a flag.
Yep. I wasn't sure what they were calling for. I knew they weren't happy fans. They weren't smiley fans.
His head kind of snapped around awkward, but I think that was just because they got him down low and twisted him around.
Nice 5-yard gain, though, for Parrish. 2nd down and 5. Whitmer, again, the option. Parrish. That's going to be a 1st down, it looks like. Out across the 15 to the 17-yard line. That'll move the sticks. And Eli Parrish with a nice little gain. He'll come out now, and Riddle will come in for him.
So again, we've seen that option play work to perfection again between Whitmer and Parrish.
So a little bit of breathing room, as they say, for Highland right now. Trips to the near side. Riddle, the running back, to the right of Whitmer. Whitmer rolls to his right. Now he's going to tuck it, and he's going to run. He gets past one defender, gets it across the 25 out to the 27-yard line. And I think that's going to be real close to a 1st down.
And Brock White there on the tackle after initially missing it. And that is going to be a 1st down for the Rams.
They got it. So a good job by Whitmer to get that 1st down. And you were talking about White was there but couldn't quite get him the first time, then finally tracked him down, but not until 10 yards later. 3 wide receivers far to the left. Again, they pass out that way. Little Flanker screen. It's complete out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. That's Schumann.
5-yard pickup on the play. So
that's
again,
what they want to do, Clay. Yeah.
And it bleeds the clock as well.
That was a solid 5-yard. I'm going to say it's 5.5. You know what I'm saying? And it makes a big difference because it's almost 6 yards. I mean, wow. You can do so much on second and a long 4. Stacked receivers to the near side, stacked to the far side. By himself, Whitmer throws it out in the flat. Barella has it. He's at the 40, has the first down, out of bounds. And so, boy, Highland really passing it around, moving it around, really switching it up.
And it's nothing fancy. It really isn't. It's just quick little 3-yard hitters here, little option play here.
Out to the 43-yard line, first down again for Highland. Eagles got to figure a way how to do this. I mean, I don't think Eagle really knows what's coming on a lot of plays. They have them a little bit confused. Man in motion, that's Barella. They hand it off to Riddle. Riddle up the middle, big hole, 50. Down to the 45 to the 43-yard line. First down, Highland. They're ripping them now.
Yeah, touchdown saving tackle there by Gage Jones. But Riddle, just nothing fancy, just a delayed handoff there. Waited for the hole to open up and took advantage of it.
Well, it's at the 42-yard line. First down and 10. Highland moving the football again. Remember, this drive started at their 4. Man in motion, Schumann. They look that way. They throw it to Barella. Barella in the seam. Runs down the seam and gets it almost all the way to the 36-yard line.
Seth Brock on the tackle from his D-line position. Big number 90.
Again, there's that 5.5-yard gain, you know.
And they will take that all night.
Absolutely. So second down, a long 4. Paris, the running back now. 3 receivers to the far side. They send a man in motion. That's Schumann. Back to pass is Whitmer. Steps up into the pocket over the middle. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Not sure who got a hand out of it, but somebody did. Could have been big old.
I think it was number 10 there, Eli Makita. Sorry, number 19, Mason Michael.
So second down now. That should be third down. They still got the marker at second. Should it not be third?
Yeah, it should be third.
Yeah. He hasn't changed it yet.
There
he goes. Okay. Scaring me there. Third down. Whitmer. Toss it out here to Barella. Barella's going to be caught. Eagle was ready for that one. That one has tripped him up a couple of times. And nice little stop there by Seth Brock.
Yeah, Colton Snedden missed his block on that.
So fourth down and 4. Right at the 35-yard line.
And they're going to send out Hershey.
Oh, my goodness. So here we go. We've seen his leg.
This would be from 52 yards.
Yeah, this would be a long one. And a mark it right at the 42-yard line. So from 52 yards out, he had a state record 58-yarder last week. And they put it right at the 52. So from the near hash mark, 52 yards out. Ian Hershey. The kick is up. It's got a lot of leg and good. 52 yards out.
Ridiculous.
Can you believe it? Ian Hershey, a 52-yard field goal. And it's 26-21. Now, if you're Eagle, you got to go, we'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll take that. We're only down by 5. Touchdown puts us ahead again, and we need to score. If we're going to win the game, we need to score. So it took the field goal out of play. That's for sure. But it didn't, give them the safety of having a 2-possession lead.
And if you're Highland, man, having a weapon like that, if it's a close game, you know now that he can hit it from 52 with about 4 yards to spare.
Is it just me, or does it seem hazy out there? Like
It does.
There's like a haze.
I think it's getting a
Or is
little
it
foggy.
Or is it
Nope,
just my eyes?
I'm noticing it too.
Okay, good. Wow.
You're not going crazy.
I don't need to call the doctor. All right, Hershey with a 52-yard field goal. Boy, I tell you what, he must like it over here in the valley. Normally he kicks in Holt Arena, so he's kicking indoors, but he's going to come over here and make a living because, my goodness, 58-yarder, 45-yarder, 52-yarder. Pretty impressive. Hershey. This is not returnable. Look at that, 8 yards deep. Man, he just got a different kind of leg.
Yes, he does. He really does. It's incredible.
So Mustangs will take over on their 20-yard line, 80 yards away. Six and a half minutes to play in regulation.
That drive took almost half the quarter.
Yeah. Well, it did, and they only went halfway down the field.
Yeah.
They started at the 4, ended up, at the 40, 35-yard line?
35, yeah.
Yeah. So handoff. Duarte, right side. They've got him. Did a good job that time. He was going sideline to sideline, not north and south, and they kept him for just a couple of 3 yards.
That was a good job by Jackson Sabuma to seal the edge and not let Duarte loose.
Ball out the 23-yard line. Pickup of 3. Second down and 7 for Eagle. Once again, they got one-on-one coverage out here.
Can't believe they don't have a safety helping out over the top.
They may be disguising it. They hand off up the middle, and Reese gets it across the 25 to the 26. No, is that Hull back in there now?
I think it's Hull back in.
Yeah, he is. That's 23 is back, so that's good news because he went out. So that's good news if you're an Eagle fan tonight that Roy Hull is back in there. But now Eagle faced with a third down and a long 4. We've talked about the long 4s all night long. Benson looking right, throwing right, throws to Duarte, complete at the 37-yard line. First down.
Late flag came in over there where he caught the ball.
Okay. Good eyes. Let's see what it is. Eagle, well, I just saw kind of a reaction from Highland, and Highland was not happy.
Yeah, 5-yard face mask to add it on to the end of the play.
That's the second time tonight we've had that kind of an inadvertent face mask. So to bring it out to the 42-yard line, let's call it, just beyond the 41. First down and 10 for Eagle. Down by 5, 26-21. Up the middle. Hull gets maybe a yard, if that.
Yeah, stacked up there and stopped by number 27, Mason Fulmer, after a very short gain. They're not even going to give him a gain on that. They stopped him at the line of scrimmage.
Yep, they sure did. So second down and 10. Benson, back to pass, steps up, throws, incomplete, intended for Donovan Jones. He was hoping for a minute.
Yeah, that just went right through his hands.
Yeah. So now that's going to bring up third down and 10. No gain on a running play on first down. Incomplete pass, and now, man.
And you don't want to give the ball back to Highland with as methodical as their offense is.
You don't. You got to find a way to make this happen. If you get near midfield, maybe you go for it. Back to pass. Benson throws complete, and that's caught by Jones at the 45-yard line. First down.
And a nice catch by Jones because that had some heat to it.
Big third down conversion for Eagle. With 4:50 to go in the ball game. Fales comes to the near side. They haven't gone to him all night long. They hand it off. Hull up the middle, has some room at the 40, at the 35, 30, down the sidelines, 25, 20, cuts it inside at the 10. Let's see if he stepped out of bounds or not. No, I think he's going to be all the way down to the 10. But we got a flag down?
Flag just inside the 40.
Holding against Eagle. Wow.
No, holding.
No.
Holding against Highland was the initial call.
Okay, unless they...
There it goes.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say he just hit the wrong way. Just the whole body language of the officials told me it was on Eagle. But then when he pointed towards Highland, I went,
Half the stadium cheers, half the stadium boos.
Yep. I tell you what, penalties tonight have been costly for both teams. That's going to bring it all the way back to the 48-yard line. It was at the point of the foul, so it's actually first down and 12. So it's not as bad as it could be, but boy, I tell you what, it took a lot away. Hull, again, up the middle. Off to the right side, rather, inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Nice pickup of about 10 yards. It'll be second down and 2.
Campbell Thomas on the tackle, but again, not before. Nice pickup, 13 yards on the play. Just short of that line of gain.
A second down and 1, actually. So, actually an 11-yard pickup.
11-yard pickup, yeah.
Yeah. Benson up under center. Don't see this very often. You wonder what the deal is. Duarte in motion.
False
and
start.
we got a false start.
Yep.
You know what? Every time they do that, they're so used to going from the shotgun. They come up under center. Two things can happen. It goofs you all up on your start, but also the snap. You're not used to taking a snap, direct snap.
It's definitely adjustment for both the center and the quarterback on that exchange.
Well, you know what? I played a little quarterback in high school and in prep school, and, doing that, you had to – we used to practice that all the time. And if you had a different center, this is going to sound really goofy, but you put your hand up under their butt, and it's different.
Yeah, it's a different feel.
It's a different feel completely. So, and in the backfield, and again, how many times have we called his name tonight? Huh? Lamson? No, wait a minute.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. What did I miss?
The fake handoff. Benson kept it on the option.
So Benson kept it on the option up the middle, and I was sitting there thinking that Lamson just made a great stack in the backfield. Wow.
Yeah. No, Benson read that perfectly.
I totally confused, totally did not see that. And Benson runs it up the middle for the touchdown. And 27-26 is our score. They're going to go for 2.
42-yard touchdown run.
Wow. And you know what? I'm not fooled very often, but that one got me completely.
Yeah, Benson kept that, and it was a good call because Hull was going to get absolutely buried.
Yeah, Hull did get buried, but he played that one well, and I thought Hull had it. Now they're going to go. They're going to try for the extra point.
No, they're
nope,
not.
They're
not with Hull's the kicker.
Yeah, that's what I saw. They had Hull's the kicker. I'm like, what's going on here? So now Benson steps up at quarterback. They're going to go for 2. They throw it into the end zone. Is it caught? No good. Incomplete.
That could be huge right there because 2 points would have made it a field goal to tie it. Now a field goal could possibly win it with 3:18 left in the ball game.
Absolutely. Well, they had to go for the 2, as you said, because it's a 27-26 play. 28-26 doesn't do anything, especially with Hershey. Because he can, well, as we saw last week, he can beat you from 58 yards.
Yes, he can.
So, yeah. Interesting move right there. And I apologize, folks. I did not see that one. I thought for sure Lamson had Hull down and good to rights. Hey, I want to tell you about Bob's Bicycles on Fairview and Boise. Family owned since 1979. They got a great selection of mountain bikes, road bikes, BMX, cruisers, and comfort bikes. You can go online at bobs-bicycles.com or on the showroom floor. Bob's will have the bike, the accessories, and clothing to fit your needs. They've got in-store financing, 6 months, no interest. Stop in, say hi to Vern. Bob's Bicycles, they've been serving Idaho for more than 40 years, and all year long they've been supporting local Idaho high school athletes. Well, it's going to be Barella on the kickoff, taking it at the 6 and hands it off to Schumann, and Jackson Schumann slips a couple of tackles, gets it out to the 19-yard line.
Flag comes flying in.
And another flag.
This might be a blocking penalty against Highland.
But he got that reverse right there where Barella took it and handed it off to Schumann going the other way. Even sometimes your blockers get confused.
Latest score from Meridian, Rigby 35, Meridian 29.
Wow. So did defense show up at all?
It doesn't sound like it.
And it seems like they just go down the field. Oh, your turn. You try it. So here we go. The ball is marked now at the 7-yard line. So now 93 yards away. Last time they were 96 yards away, and they ended up getting a 52-yard field goal from Hershey after they drove it all the way to the Eagle 35-yard line. Whitmer pitches it out. Parrish has it. Parrish breaks the tackle. He gets across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Tristan Walker on the tackle. But again, Parrish with that spin move to get more yardage. We've seen him do that all night tonight.
Gain of 7 will be second down and 3. 2:50 to go here in this ball game. Regulation anyway. And again, our score, 27-26, a 1-point ball game. Man in motion. That's Barella. Whitmer, quarterback keeper up the middle, has some nice running room. Powers his way across the 35, or the 25 to the 27. And now they give him the 28.
Tripped up there by Gage Jones, but not before another first down pickup for Highland.
Whitmer runs like a running back, not a QB, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's got some nice footwork.
Riddle, the running back, with Whitmer. They hand it to Riddle up the middle. Riddle's got a quick hole across the 35, and he's down at the 39-yard line. And that's another Highland Ram first down. And they're going to give him all the way to the 40. That was a great spot.
What a great couple ball games here in the 5A tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting down, minutes to go, and we have no clue who's going to win these games. Timeout?
Timeout, Eagle.
So Eagle calls timeout. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Highland Rams, down by a point. They do not need to get a whole lot further for Ian Hershey, do they?
They do not. Need to pick up, what, another 25 yards?
Yeah, just about. I mean, obviously, you can hit from 52, so they get to the 35-yard line. So, yeah, about 25 yards or so.
And if you're picking it up 5 at a time, that doesn't take very long.
So what a game we got going here. The winner advances. The loser season is done. A big, this is what it's all about, isn't it? Right here. You got Eagles defense got to come up. Highlands offense has got to make it happen.
Yep. It all comes down to this. Two teams have been evenly matched all night.
Yep. What a game. Schumann in motion. Whitmer hands it off. Riddle bounces it outside. Across the 45 to the 48-yard line. And again, a nice little gain.
Pickup of 8 yards on the run.
Yep, 2nd down and 2. One and a half minutes to go. So now the clock has to become a factor, Clay. It's running out.
All 3 timeouts left for Highland. Huh?
Exactly. And Hershey's warming up already, keeping that leg hot. They hand off up the middle. A little hole up the middle. Nice run by Riddle all the way down to the 42-yard line. That's another first down, and they're right there. They're knocking on the door now for a field goal attempt.
Jebediah Rathman on the tackle, but like you said, almost within range now.
They got 7 more yards. I mean, we know he can hit from 58, but we know he can hit from 52 because he just did. So if he get to the 35-yard line, he's in field goal range. Whitmer knows it. His team knows it. Whitmer up the middle, and he's down at the 39-yard line. So they're 4 yards away from what we already know is definitely Hershey's range. The clock to 45 seconds. 27-26. And man, if you're on the far side, you are biting your nails right now. You're biting your nails if you're on the near side.
I'm biting my nails here. This
Unreal.
Is incredible.
Barella in motion. And what do we got?
I think we got defensive encroachment.
Yep, we could have that. And if that's the case, that'll bring it 5 yards closer and definitely bring it into Hershey's range. It is a 5-yard encroachment against Eagle. Ball down almost to the 34-yard line. Clock stop with 30 seconds to go. Highland with all his timeouts.
He's going to use one here, it looks like.
Yep, they are.
He is.
So we'll take timeout. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got a 1-point ball game. 30 seconds to go. Stay with us.
Lead the charge into a brighter future with the all-new 2022 Volkswagen ID4. With an EPA estimated range of 250 miles, the ID4 knows how to go the distance. It's an electric SUV that's as fun to drive as it is stylish and functional. You don't have to sacrifice good looks for great performance. So stop by our dealership today and jumpstart your year with the Volkswagen ID4. Teton Volkswagen, where it's always no problem to buy and service your vehicle.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Wayne DeZuback, Clay Hatfield with you. Exactly 24 seconds to play in regulation. Highland has the ball, 2nd down and 4 from just inside the 35-yard line of Eagle. Eli Hershey's already hit a 52-yarder tonight. He had 3 for 3 last week, including a 58-yarder, which is a state record, and also a 45-yarder that won the game with 3 minutes to go. 1-point ball game, 27-26. Highland, Eagle. Mustangs really setting up strong. Now they back off a little bit. They hand it off to Riddle. Riddle breaks through, and then he gets hit hard at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Riddle got absolutely pounded there. That was Gage Jones.
Yeah. You can just tell when Jones hits you. He's got that style. It's at the 29-yard line now, but I tell you what, second timeout taken by Highland, 16 seconds to go. How long do you take a chance? Do you now set it up on this next play and take a timeout, put it in the middle of the field for Hershey?
I think that's what you do. Put it in the middle of the field and let the time run down. See if you can't pick up 2 or 3 more yards just to make it a little bit more manageable.
Yeah.
But right now it'd be a, 29, 36-yard field goal try?
Yep. I mean, it would be.
That's well within his range.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it would be from what we've seen this last couple of weeks, it would be a piece of cake.
Yeah.
You know? So we'll see what happens here. It's going to come down, obviously, to a field goal. The ball's at the 29-yard line. I mean, it would still be about a 46-yard attempt. And for anybody else, I'd say, that's tough. But for him, he's capable of it. He's still kicking balls. One more timeout for Highland. Whitmer carries the ball. Tries to get it as close as he can. He's up the middle. He's inside the 25, down to the 23-yard line.
They're going to let this run all the way down.
And they'll take their final timeout with 4 seconds to go. So they stop the clock with 4 to go. So the game is going to ride on the leg of Eli Hershey. It's either going to be a Highland victory or Eagle victory. One or the other here tonight. Hershey, our player of the game last week in that game against Rocky Mountain, with 3 field goals, had a game winner last week. Can he do it 2 weeks in a row? They put the ball right where they want it. He's going to mark it down at the 31-yard line, a 41-yard field goal attempt. So a 41-yard field goal attempt. And let's see if Eagle may have a timeout or two.
Yeah.
See if they try to play ice game, you know.
And I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, you can't take the timeouts with you. Whoops.
Yep. You're talking about
There's
the field
ice.
being a little bit wet. Eli Hershey just took a practice swing at it and fell down. So here we go. Let the noise begin. This is the game
It's going to be
right
a
here.
40-yard attempt.
Yep. 40-yard attempt. They move it right at the 30, and Eagle calls timeout. So Eagle with that timeout right there.
Man alive.
Yep, it's come down to this 2 weeks in a row. Actually, last week, though, it was 3 minutes to go, so nobody knew it was going to be the game winner until it was. And tonight, we know it's going to be the game winner or it's going to be the game loser, so to speak. Okay, Meridian and Rigby tied at 35 all.
Really?
That thing just keeps going back and forth.
Man alive. Again, what a couple of fantastic ball games.
Can you ask for anything better on a Friday night here in the Treasure Valley? 2 great 5A semifinal games. Here we go. Eli Hershey, 40-yard field goal attempt for the win. Whitmer the holder. Here comes the snap. It's good. The hold is down. The kick is up. Got plenty of distance.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely perfect for Eli Hershey. And it's a game winner. 29-27. The Highland Rams advance to the state championship game next week.
Unbelievable. Ice in his veins that young man has, and a boot on the end of his leg. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
2 weeks in a row, my friend. Eli Hershey has been the name of the game as he wins it here tonight. A 52-yard field goal and then a 40-yard field goal to ice it as time runs out. And the Eagle Mustang season comes to a close at 9-3. Highland moves to 10-2 and into the championship game against either Rigby or Meridian, who are tied at 35 in the fourth period of play. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our player of the game and wrap it up here from Eagle High School after this on IdahoSports.com.
Lead the charge into a brighter future with the all-new 2022 Volkswagen ID4. With an EPA estimated range of 250 miles, the ID4 knows how to go the distance. It's an electric SUV that's as fun to drive as it is stylish and functional. You don't have to sacrifice good looks for great performance. So stop by our dealership today and jumpstart your year with the Volkswagen ID4. Teton Volkswagen, where it's always no problem to buy and service your vehicle.
All right, welcome back. There you see the final score tonight. The Highland Rams 29, the Eagle Mustangs 27. And I'll tell you what, folks, what a game, just as exciting as the final score might indicate. Rangers who are back, Clay Hatfield with you, and the Highland Rams coming over to their well-traveled local fans who came over here in mass to root them on for this game. So a lot of support for the Highland Rams tonight. And they win it, improving to 10-2. They started the season with a loss to Rocky Mountain, and guess what? They've made it all the way to the championship game. And time now to name our player of the game. And Clay Hatfield, I mean, we had a couple of candidates, but really in the end, we both agreed on one guy.
Ian Hershey, 3 field goals, 22-yard chip shot, a 40-yard field goal, and a 52-yarder. That 40-yarder won it as time expired. I don't know how you don't go with the young man.
Well, let me tell you, the Treasure Valley is going to get tired of this young man. He had 3 field goals, 3 for 3 against Rocky Mountain, and that's just up the hill.
Yeah.
And then he comes down here and goes 2 for 2, a 52-yarder, and a 40-yarder for a game winner as time runs out. And, of course, last week he had a 45-yarder and a 58-yarder, which is a state record. My goodness, he could run for mayor in Pocatello.
Yes, he just about could.
Unbelievable.
Be elected fairly easily.
So that's going to do it for tonight's game. I'll tell you what, you got to like what you saw tonight, the Highland Rams. And, you know, again, that Rigby game is still 35-35.
Still 35-35, yep.
Well, I tell you what, maybe if you've been listening to us, maybe it's time to go to Mike Safford and listen to his close on that one. That would be an exciting one. Clay, good to work with you again.
You as well, my friend. It's always a pleasure.
All
Good
right.
luck tomorrow at Homedale.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go over there, Homedale and Sugar Salem, kicking off at 1 o'clock. Folks, this has been an IdahoSports.com Game Streams production of the 2021 Idaho State Football Tournament. Tournament coverage presented by the Idaho Division of Public Health, your local Toyota dealer, Valley-wide co-op and country stores, and Project Filter. Stop smoking, start living. And, of course, don't forget tonight, our Power Booster sponsors, the College of Western Idaho, Western Honda, or Teton Honda rather, and Teton Volkswagen, and also our webcast sponsors, Portneuf Medical, Lava Hot Springs, Brichard Realty, Kulak CrossFits, Bringhurst Family Dentistry, and Bob's Bicycles of Boise. Again, congratulations to Ian Hershey and the Highland Rams. Ian Hershey, our player of the game. Thanks to Beth Holt for all the hospitality here, Activities Director at Eagle High School. For Clay Hatfield, I'm Wayne DeSuit back. Thanks for joining us again. Our final 29-27, Highland Rams moving on to the 5A state title.
This has been a presentation of Idaho